It's a major blow to Pakistan's newly elected Imran Khan government. The United States has decided to cancel a $300 million aid to the nation's struggling economy. The reason? Pentagon believes that Pakistan has failed to take necessary actions against terrorism. Pakistan, on its part, has emphasized that the $300 million was not aid, but money owed by Washington to Islamabad for expenses incurred on fighting terrorism.
मैं वजाहत करना चाहूँगा कि जो $300 बिलियन है, ये एड न थी न है, न ये असिस्टेंस थी, न ये एड थी। दर हकीकत ये हमारा पोल्यूशन सपोर्ट फंड के मद में ये चीज़ आती थी और ये वो पैसा है जो पाकिस्तान ने अपने वसाइल से खर्च किया है और ये उन्होंने हमें रीइंबर्स करना था। हमारा पैसा है, हमने खर्च किया है।
Observers see the cancellation of aid as a way to pressure Islamabad to prevent Taliban insurgents from using Pakistani soil for plotting attacks inside Afghanistan. Coming ahead of Secretary of State Mike Pompeo's scheduled visit to Pakistan, the bid is perhaps to send a strong message that Washington means business.
Well, it's interesting. The timing is quite striking because Secretary of State Mike Pompeo will be in Islamabad in a few days to meet with top leaders in Pakistan. I think maybe the U.S. government wanted to send a strong message that it expects to have some very difficult discussions about this issue of terrorism when Pompeo is there in Pakistan this week. And so I think in that sense, this decision was really meant to serve not only as a strong message, but it really serves as an ugly prelude to these meetings. To suggest that the U.S. really means business, and when Pompeo is there, he wants to be given indications that Pakistan really is going to act and that the U.S. is serious in its efforts to try to ramp up the pressure on Pakistan.
So, what was the $300 million cancelled aid all about? The money is part of the coalition support funds paid by the US to Pakistan since 2002, shortly after the US began military ops against the Taliban. It seeks to compensate Pakistan for costs incurred in deploying additional troops to the Afghan border, and also for use of airfields, ports, and roads to resupply American forces in Afghanistan. Experts believe that this standoff between the United States and Pakistan over the $300 million aid, however, does not mean that the allies are breaking up. Both remain far too codependent on each other to walk away easily. However, there is fear in some quarters that the move may push Pakistan further into the arms of China.
We now know that Pakistan is increasingly embedded with China. China is investing billions in Pakistan in something called the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor. So this will push Pakistan further into the arms of Beijing in a way that's going to be at the detriment of Western powers. In addition to that, of course, Pakistan has been providing some counterterrorism cooperation. It's been allowing drones to fly over Pakistani airspace. It's rolled up some al-Qaeda networks. It allows the CIA and other intelligence agencies to operate on Pakistani soil. So going from a little bit of cooperation, you could get no cooperation. You could turn Pakistan into Iran, a country which is actively hostile and refuses to cooperate in any way. So there are risks entailed in this.
Be that as it may, the Trump administration appears to be willing to reconsider whether the US-Pakistani alliance is worth preserving.
Previous presidents have always hoped they could turn around Pakistan's behavior, but I think with Trump we're finally seeing a disillusionment sink in and a sense of conviction amongst Congress, amongst the administration, the White House, that it's too late. We simply have to now use more sticks because the carrots just haven't worked.
Question is, will President Donald Trump walk the talk on Pakistan, or will more carrots follow after this proverbial $300 million stick?